Hello, welcome to our channel. First of all, sign up so you don't miss all the news, what's going on at the Bulls, okay? Don't forget to leave your like to help our channel. For executive, Bulls can keep LaVine and seek trade for DeRozan. Chicago Bulls season disappoints. Since the beginning of 2022-23, in fact, rumors point to a possible crisis in the six-time NBA champion franchise. Now, a league executive assured Sean Devaney, from the heavy portal, that the Bulls are more likely to involve DeMar DeRozan in exchange, rather than the always speculated Zach LaVine. They get along well, but it's no secret that LaVine wants to be the alpha. So if the Bulls extend DeRozan's contract, what happens to Zach? If there's a trade or an extension, Chicago could lose DeRozan for no comeback. He will turn 34 after all. Thus, the franchise will not extend its contract for another 4 years under any circumstances. He will likely be traded to bring in players who can help LaVine. DeRozan is under contract with Chicago until 2024. So, considering his age, it's safe to assume the franchise doesn't want to give him a long-term extension. It is unlikely, on the other hand, that he will be traded anytime soon. However, if at the end of the season, the team's performance is not satisfactory, the scenario may change. LaVine, meanwhile, got a maximum contract extension with the franchise in the offseason. The deal was for 5 seasons and $215.2 million in salary. So the 27-year-old won't be a free agent until 2027. The bad campaign of the Illinois team, by the way, leads Dan Favale, from the Bleach Report website, to believe that the management is looking for some movement until the trade deadline. The transfer window closes on February 9th. Even so, the journalist does not point to a complete reconstruction as the best solution. Chicago is mediocre. Not even the absence of Lonzo Ball alone changes that. If the Bulls are looking to aim for bigger things this season, they need to remove this roster and start from scratch. Reconstructions, however, are not easy. But neither are they routinely completed completely. So that doesn't mean Chicago can't find a middle ground, Favale said. It is worth remembering, however, that LaVine is more speculated in exchange for the Bulls than DeRozan. In the last week, Zach Lowe and Bobby Marks, from ESPN, pointed out a possible negotiation of the winger with the Los Angeles Lakers. The trade, therefore, would involve Russell Westbrook and the 2027 and 2029 draft picks. Search by shipowner. The most recent rumor involving the Bulls involves a champion name. According to journalist K.C. Johnson, from the NBC Sports website, Chicago would have advanced talks for hiring Fred VanVleet. The Toronto Raptors player became one of the main names on the trade deadline, after rejecting an extension with the team. Either way, a trade for Fred VanVleet would make the Bulls better on both sides of the court. The management wants to bring in a player who can play alongside Ball next season. And the 28-year-old player spent a few campaigns with the Raptors as a wing guard. The question, however, is to understand how the negotiation could happen. Today, VanVleet earns around $21.2 million. The Bulls are likely to include Andre Drummond, $3.2 million, as the Raptors are behind a center. So Chicago would need to send in an additional $18 million in salaries. Alex Caruso, $9 million, and White, $7.4 million, could be the others. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your opinion.